And back from our second little gap there after the forfeit from Fisher College, getting a little stumble there, and now back into it. St. Clair Varsity going to be back in action against Missouri Baptist University, already getting into game one here, and hopefully they can continue their little win streak here. Obviously the forfeit one was nice and easy, but now we're finally on the pitch for real, and we're back into the game.
Yeah, very close call there for the Saints. Almost found themselves letting a goal in there right in the first 15 seconds, but now we are going to be seeing some offense from the Saints here. A lot of love when they get into these games fast and action starts immediately.
Yeah.
Quint trying to test this ball here. He is able to find it. Kamal going to be passing it over to Christian, but tap's just not there. The angle is not there from Christian. It's going to be sent back over to midfield there. Oh, from up high, but it's lean ad from MBU.
Daniel backwards, matter of fact.
Yeah.
Not sure which one he's going to go with, but for the side of the Saints, we're going to have Quint, Christian, and Kamal, and for the side of MBU, it looks like it'll be Linat or Daniel backwards, and then I think it was Tendo and then Larry with the smiley face. So, you know, nice names for both sides here. And as we saw, the Saints had some pretty early offensive aggression there, but now MBU just trying to flip it back across this midline, trying to set something up. Quint is going to go for the aerial. Will get denied by Larry across midfield now. Saints will be on the retreat, trying to be on the defensive end here. Larry going to try to get the chip toward the middle. Will find some space, but nobody from MBU able to finish off the job there. So just minute 20 and a little bit of a slower start than we saw the first series earlier tonight.
Yeah, demo from Christian here should give the Saints a little bit of time to try and make something happen, but no, we're just going to be playing ping pong for the first minutes here as we're going back and forth from the zones. No crazy good shots on net either from either team. A lot of solid saves. Usually when a shot comes out, there's someone there for the save, but it's actually going to be the crossbar there with the save that time. Quint taking it high. Larry there set it up for his teammate there. That's Theo or Techno?
I think Tendo.
Tendo.
Yeah. Actually, shot isn't going to go through for the Saints. Ball is actually going to fly in. Kamal somehow going to find the goal, so the ball kind of just going through the entire server there over, and I'm not sure anyone could either really key on it or pick up on it, but one way or the other. Actually, Larry going to tried to send it back to his defense, but a little bit too much meat on it there, and then both of the Saints double commit. Kamal going to walk away with the goal, and just like that, 2 minutes in now, Saints have the lead.
All right, yeah, and let's see what they can do off of this kickoff. MBU going to be taking the main hit there off the kickoff, but it's Christian bouncing it back towards that MBU side. Daniel trying to save it there for his team, but it's Kamal taking it aerial. Setup not going to go there. It's Daniel battling out for it in the corner. Perfect pass there, but it's going to hit the crossbar for MBU. Shot just going a little bit too high. Tendo going to come in and drop it down, but Quint with a nice little clear there for the Saints.
Yeah, fantastic clear. MBU definitely putting some pressure on there. That was a very good scoring chance. Just a little bit too much pressure on the shot there. A little too much speed to bury that one. But now, Saints going to go back on the counter attack. Going to try to get the setup here. It looks like Christian try to bury him from the net. Kamal just missing the touch on it. That could have been very dangerous for MBU. Saints, once again, trying to find that pressure, playing on that front foot, try to get as many shots on net as possible. Quint with a great little bump in midair. They're going to knock Larry off the ball. Now Saints, once again, going to try to challenge at 50 in mid. Kamal, full boost, going to try to play it out of the corner. Going to go for the quick little reset there. Daniel is going to knock it toward the left side of the pitch there. Going to be picked up by Quint. Try to clear it toward the middle. So once again, back to a little bit of ping pong, but the Saints are still putting a lot of pressure in the zone.
Yeah, the Saints very good at just setting it up right in front of this net. Granted, typically there's about 2 players from MBU on that defense, so they're really not letting the Saints have any of this, but Daniel with a nice little demo there onto Kamal should give them a second here to try and make something happen. Setting it up towards mid, but Tendo not able to rotate fast enough and get that as the third player there from MBU stuck in defense, but now Kamal and Christian bringing it into this corner. Nice little setup there from Kamal, but once again, no follow-up on a lot of these setups from either team, really. Just both of them really trying to play defense here. And, you know, defense very positive for the Saints as they've already got that 1-goal lead, but I don't want to see them get too comfortable with just a 1-goal lead. I want to see them still keep it aggressive, keep the pressure going. Christian, he's got a nice angle on the ball here. It's going to bounce off the roof, but Tendo is even passing it over to Larry. Daniel going to send it into this corner here. It's again just ping-ponging up and down through that midfield as either team really found any super good setups here.
tell you what, though, if you're the Saints, ping-ponging at this point in the game, we just blinked, it seemed like, and we only have one goal. Only 40 seconds left in this game already, so if you're St. Clair, you're more than happy to take the goal that you got. It was a teeny bit fluky based on where the ball, how it got redirected and everything, and now all of a sudden, 35 seconds left, time is definitely on your side. They've done a really, really good job of keeping the zone pressure, keeping them on the back foot, and even if the shots haven't been like great shot attempts at net, at least the ball is hovering above that crossbar. It's there to maybe set up for a double touch or to keep that ball from getting cleared out, and just like that, MBU has to try to find some way to get this counterattack going, try to get an outlet pass, find somebody on the break, and try to get this ball out here, because right now, they're only maybe going to have one or two really good shots at the net if they're able to make something happen right now, but just with 5 seconds left, the Saints are looking to close it out, wide open in front of the net, not going to be there for the finish though, so the Saints still just going to be up 1 goal. Now, overtime on the horizon if MBU can somehow put it in, but it'll be an easy touchdown for, I believe it was Kamal there, and just like that, the Saints, they're going to walk away with game 1, 1-0.
Yeah, great one from Kamal there to just, shut down that final second, make the ball hit the ground, close out game 1. Honestly, I don't think there was too much to talk about in that game.
Wasn't a lot of action.
Yeah, not a lot of action, a lot of back and forth, a lot of clearing. The Saints were able to find that pretty wide open one there, and they get that 1 goal and just run with their lead. Yeah. Take it to the next game, right? Solid Rocket League play, can't beat it. Yeah,
and I think I saw there was only 5 total shots in that game, and the Saints had 4 of them. So you score 1 goal and only give up 1 shot. The math checks out pretty well there, at least as far as I'm concerned. So the Saints, really good job of just, and we saw it earlier from the academy team as well, just maybe ball control has been like a point of emphasis or like a focus point, because so far, I mean, if you control the ball longer than the other team, there's a more than likely possibility you're probably going to find some really good results. And the Saints, once again, immediately putting that pressure on. Great save by MBU, but the Saints picking up right where they left off, trying to get that early goal instead of having to wait a little bit longer this time.
Yeah, for sure. They do not want to let that time start slipping away the same way we saw MBU in the situation. Another one, perfect setup there on mid, but it's actually MBU who's going to be able to clear it out. Kamal goes a little wide in the corner there, and now it's 2 players from the Saints. Going to be forced to play defense against, could be a triple commit here. Tendo coming in from the top, but it's going to be sent back into the corner. Quint taking the ball control where he can. Daniel not able to win that fight against Kamal there. Oh, Kamal with a demo onto Larry, but Tendo sending it high, giving his team a little bit of time to rally back here. Their setup's going again into the air from Christian. Ball control once again, going to switch over to MBU. Trying to take it out here.
Yeah, and once again, just a lot of back and forth so far. The Saints, we saw a couple early shots, but once again, here we are, over a minute into the game. A couple really good chances for both sides. Daniel is going to kick that one away with the epic save, and Saints just trying to find that first goal, trying to break the score open, because they feel like, I think, if they can get ahead, the way they've controlled the ball and the way they've played these corners and these zones, I think they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves, but you do still have to find that goal. You do have to get on the board, because once you get on that board, too, put a lot of pressure on MBU. MBU with pressure of their own, trying to find a shot there. Is going to get kicked wide left, but great job by the Saints to hang in there and save that ball. Now Kamal going to try to take the feed from Quint, I believe. Go for the follow there, try to get the second touch. Just no boost, though. Not able to get anything to follow up, but MBU still buried in their back of their zone.
Yeah, Quint trying to put himself in position there to catch that pass, but instead he's going to put it in for the contest. Now it's the 3 MBU players trying to rally back to this net. Can they do it? It goes high, and it's Tendo who's going to be clearing it out of their zone there.
Kamal is going to be there for the play. Quint is going to be there. A lot of members of the Saints flying around that ball, not really able to get a piece of it. Going to go for the quick little flip reset. Christian, half a shot on net now. Once again, Larry trying to take it over the middle. Tendo is there for the follow. Quint is going to get demoed as well, so the Saints, a little bit of a man disadvantage for the time being. MBU still has this ball in the Saints' end, and they will end up converting. No can defend, and Daniel will put that one in the top right corner, and MBU takes the lead early in game 2.
Yeah, one thing I have noticed, look at that, MBU, very often they do close to a triple commit. There's always one player playing more so towards mid rather than back at their net, right? Which is something we don't see often in Rocket League, especially at this level. A lot of teams won't let themselves be open like that, but MBU, they know they have that boost available. They know it's possible here as Quint going to set himself up for the save, going back mid towards Tendo. Here trying to take it high. Larry there for the pass, but it's Kamal who's going to be clearing it out now. Again, back to a little bit of ping pong here.
Yeah, I'm definitely impressed. MBU did a great job there of once they established a drive, they're able to get a couple outlet passes, find some really, really good chances in front of the net, and just find like a pretty easy goal, all things considered. You don't have to make everything hard for yourself. Get the easy stuff, and if the hard stuff has to come, then you do it. You try to work with it and work with what you got. But great job by MBU to open up the scoring. And now St. Clair, got to change the approach just a little bit. You still want to play aggressive, and you want to make sure you put that foot forward, but got to be mindful of that counterattack, because MBU, they love to send this ball flying and just go for it right on the other end.
And here we might see that just now. Only Kamal there for the defense, but it's Christian using almost all of his boosts there to get back. Tendo with the demo as well, but it's going to be cleared over to their side, so no offensive pressure going to come off of that demo. Christian demo onto Larry, but Tendo trying to take it down mid. These demos are so potent, as all it takes is that split second with only 2 players, and you know you're out of position.
Oh, wow.
Through, but a great shot from Christian all the way from left of the field, right around mid there. Look at this. Perfect arc there. It's going to fly right over that player from MBU, and Larry not quick enough on the save.
Yeah, Christian just pull-up shot there from the elbow. Great little flick, perfect amount of speed on it, and just like that, St. Clair, you might have had some struggle finding the offense going in game 2, but just like that now, you've evened up the game, and now you can potentially look to take a lead in this series and try to push it to 2-0, but gotta find that second goal. Off the backboard double touch is gonna be there. Quint for the follow, not able to bury it, and Kamal will be there. The third man will follow, and the Saints, just like that, only 10-15 seconds later, they will find their second goal, and they will take a 2-1 lead in game 2 over MBU here.
Yeah, perfect response there from Kamal, coming in on the rotation, finding that second touch from the backboard there on there. The rebounds are going to go in Saints' favor, and now they found themselves a lead. Complete flip from the last 4 minutes of Rocket League we've seen here.
And that's what you said earlier, like 1 goal in Rocket League honestly means like not nothing, but it means damn near nothing, because as you can see, 2 goals in under 20 seconds, and all of a sudden, all the momentum MBU had, Larry with a great demo on Christian, but you had all that momentum. You played like almost flawlessly to this point. The defense was solid. The offensive chances were being created with such efficiency and such fluidity, and all of a sudden now, you find yourself down 2-1. Similar to last game, a 1-goal deficit, under 50 seconds to play, and you do not want to go down 2-0 to any team, especially a Saints team that's feeling themselves.
Yeah, Kamal trying to get something set up here, but now Saints are able to just kind of sit here and say, okay, we can just clear this ball for 30 seconds, but it's going to be Christian coming in with his second goal of the game. Once again, another perfect angle there, just splitting those defenses up perfectly. Look at that.
Great play by Quint to gank that ball off the wall, just send it right under Christian's car, and Christian, no doubt about it, going to bury that one. And just like that, St. Clair, 2-goal lead now with just 30 seconds left to play in game 2, and they have all the momentum on their side. They have been showing that they deserve to have this lead right now. And now MBU, now it's their turn. They got to try to find some sort of counterattack, because even as you said, the Saints were going to look to play the clock. They were looking for a goal off the redirect there. So maybe St. Clair, you know, you can kind of get lulled into a sense of, okay, the other team's not going to try to put it on us. And now St. Clair, just like that, 2-goal lead. Find the demo as well. Christian, lots of boosts to play with. Will steal the corner boost. It's going to take this ball back toward his net. Play that possession game. Once they get this clock to 0, it will be game over. And St. Clair will take a 2-0 lead over MBU in this NECC preseason.
Yeah, what a flip of the script there that game.
Quick.
I mean, you know, MBU had that lead for about 3 minutes, I think, and right around that minute 30-second mark, the Saints, they
Uno
had
reverse card, just slip it to them.
Uno reverse card. They had their reads down. They knew exactly where the openings were in that MBU defense, and they were finally able to capitalize on it and make those shots land. Christian with 2 amazing angles there, perfect shots in there. And sometimes, I don't know if you saw that first goal that Christian hit there, the ball was not going very fast. And sometimes it's those slow, lobby kind of balls that are able to kind of just take that defense off guard and allow those goals to come in. Yeah,
when everyone in this game usually drives, you know, you're usually going full speed, or there's usually no time to break in between. That little change of pace, that little hitch, that little stop and go can just be the difference between, hey, it could be safe and just, you know, you free someone for even half of a frame. You're able to find that goal, find the opening, and St. Clair doing such a good job of capitalizing. Because, hey, they had a lot of shots late in the game, but early on they didn't have many chances, but when they found them, they instantly capitalized. Quint is going to get the demo on Larry. Now Saints, once again, just try to play this offensive zone time. Or looks like he's going to be there. Christian with a great job on the air dribble. Quint going to be there for the assist, but Christian picking up where he leaves off in game 2 and immediately getting the Saints on the board early.
Look at this carry.
Great
all
shot.
The way down. Larry just able to touch it, but it bounces off of him and into the net. You know, 2 players there from MBU, neither of them in position to make that save, as Christian finding these amazing openings. 3rd goal of the night now, I believe. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'd say it's such a good job. And now for the Saints, to get that early start and that early lead has to feel so good, because last game, you played from behind the entire time. You grit your teeth, you sucked it up, you know, you bit down on the mouthpiece and you move forward and you found the equalizer and you end up finding the lead. Now, you can put a lot of pressure on MBU, because now St. Clair, even if they had lost this game, you don't want to drop any games. They still have another 2 games to play with MBU. They're on their last life right now. So St. Clair, they have them where they want them. Shot off the crossbar there by Quint. They just know that they're in so close to being able to get that kill shot. And now, just going to try to find that second goal and increase this lead.
Yeah, Christian, the offense and defense double threat today as he makes that save and tries to bring it all the way down on the breakaway. 3 players from MBU now on the defense. It's going to bounce off Larry. Great little contest there as he's going to stop all of that pressure that the Saints just set up for themselves.
Yeah, MBU having a hard time breathing in their end right now. The Saints are finding shots from every single angle possible right now. They are just able to find ways to get that ball on the net, get that pass across the slot, find it on target. MBU going to get the clear toward the corner there. Kamal going to be lurking in the wings there. Maybe try to find the boost play here. Going to bring it back to his teammate Quint. Is going to be there for the clear. Daniel is going to go for the follow. Ball's going to be in a dangerous place here. And Daniel is going to find the back of the net. So MBU not saying die yet. They will equalize this at once 2 minutes in.
Yeah, look at this. Go flies up and both players there ready for it. Tendo and not Larry. What's the other one?
Tendo, Larry, and Daniel.
Daniel. See, I keep wanting to say Leonad, but I think
I only know because if he wasn't
Daniel.
my namesake, I would have messed it up already. That's the only reason I read it that way. So
sometimes these names are just so small and they're flying across your screen so fast. What a great rally there from Christian coming off the top, setting it up perfectly in the middle. Look at the setup from Quint. It comes down,
2v1.
flying in. He's going to hit. That's Christian's angle right there. Both the goals for the Saints have come from Christian with that top-down angle right there.
Yeah, Quint able to beat the 2v1 there, gets through 2 defenders, get that ball set up for Christian. And Christian tonight, every single time he's had one of those chances, he has made the most of it and he has found the back of the net. Such a good sign if you're the Saints. Bringing in these new players, bringing in these people from either overseas like Quint or from other regions, bringing them, trying to put together a really, really good roster. And every single member from both teams tonight has stepped up and showed out in a huge way. But still 2.5 minutes, MBU has definitely shown some promise. They could easily get this one back, but St. Clair, such a good job so far, and especially Christian, just so strong on the offensive end of things.
For sure. And it's one of those momentum things where now the Saints have so much in their hands, and MBU in a desperate position as this is the match point for the Saints. Trying to make something happen here. It's coming down mid, but it's going to be Kamal who's able to bounce it out there. Come back towards that mid. Christian taking it high once again. Great from Daniel. Great touch there.
And you know someone has the hot hand when every time they have the ball in like that danger zone, we start to get on the edge of our seat. We're like, this could be the one. This could be the one. So Christian definitely feeling it tonight. Great little shot there. Again, Christian going to send that one toward the corner, but Tendo is going to be there to knock it away. Quint, once again, going to be in that middle area. Quint has done such a good job of just being that pest in the middle of the field, like not letting the ball cross that midline, drawing the line in the sand, saying, no, Christian, flip reset. Going to go for the double touch. Great little move there, but not going to find the back of the net. Kamal is going to be there, full boost, try to find a play in the corner. Will get denied away. It looks like by Larry. Now it'll be a contest in the net. Great little job there. Now Quint once again going to be there for the touch, and Saints, once again, they might try to go for this third goal and increase this lead, but the clock definitely still their friend right now.
Yeah, air demo on Daniel there as the shot's not going to be good from Tendo. Christian with the save. Once again, sending it back towards mid. And yeah, I want to talk about Quint for a sec because, you know, this game, it's been all Christian on these goals, but a lot of those, or at least the second one for sure, set up because of Quint's aggression, just battling for that ball and taking those 50-50s where it is just going to end up going high, right? And Christian is there for the follow-up. Christian once again taking it down middle. No breakaway going to be available as Daniel is just going to contest that. Larry coming in with a good contest too. Kamal sending it back over for the clear, but Quint almost ready for that one.
Yeah, and the one good thing is the Saints, even if they don't score on these individual air dribbles, the good thing is you're killing 7 to 8 seconds in the air on the clock. You're still getting a shot on net. You're drawing usually one or at least the eyes of 2 defenders to the ball, and all of a sudden now, look again, 30 seconds left, just under 30 seconds left now. The Saints still clinging to this 1-goal lead, have done a great job offensively so far, just have to try to close things out. Now Quint, once again, he will not let that ball cross the middle line. He has decided, like, this is my territory. You will not come to the orange half of this field. You will not see that orange half of Champions Field so far. And MBU, they got to dig deep now. They only have 11 seconds left, and they look like they're potentially running out of options being this deep in their end.
Yeah, we love to see it here as 5 seconds left. Daniel coming in high. This is the shot that is going to matter, but now Kamal, he might be able to just tap this towards the ground. Larry trying to keep it up there for as long as possible, but it is going to hit the ground. And Christian finding MVP in that game as well.
Fittingly.
Great game from the Saints. They're coming out once again. We're seeing another 3-0 tonight from Saints Rocket League. This time it's Varsity finding it. And I believe that's going to end their preseason as well.
Yeah, I think the NECC preseason ends today. And today, including the forfeit, 0 games of Rocket League dropped for both teams. So Academy and Varsity both doing a fantastic job. So the newcomers really making a statement as well. We saw Raman and Kamal playing so great. We saw Nitrix making a lot of plays. But Christian and Quint, and I can't recall from the other games as well, but everyone has just been stepping up in such a huge way. And honestly, this is a very, very refreshing thing to see, especially as the regular season is just around the corner.
Yeah, and I like seeing in that game there, we got to kind of see a taste of how this Varsity roster is going to work. I think Quint and Christian had great chemistry with those setups. Christian being able to capitalize so much in that last game from Quint getting aggressive on those balls there. And Kamal is just that
solid,
perfect flex. Yeah, he's there for the defense when it's needed. He's got his boost when he needs to rally back, whether it be to support his teammate on a breakaway or come back for the save when Quint and Christian go a little too deep there and get a little too aggressive. He's just kind of that glue holding these 3 players together right now.
Yeah, and that's one of the huge things. Having the team that's just unselfish, willing to do whatever it takes to win and say, Kamal, he is able to make those great plays. We've seen it in CCA and a bunch of the other leagues. He's capable of making these amazing plays. But this game, Quint and Christian had the hot hand going, and he's like, listen, I'll just cover the back half of the field. Quint barely even let the ball get to the back half of the field to start things off. So Kamal's job, even though it looked pretty easy tonight, but like you said, he had full boost when he needed to. He was able to get the passes out to Quint, able to try to find Christian on the outbreak passes. Just such a good job. And the veteran just, holding things down in that back line. And the newcomers, they came out to play today.
Yeah, for sure. Overall thoughts for tonight, I just think that Saints Rocket League in general is going to be solid this year.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure. I can't wait to cast it too, as we now should be getting into regular season for our next Rocket League games too. So, a little more weight to some of these games that are coming in and hopefully a little more contention. I mean, the Saints just look unstoppable right now in preseason.
Yeah, I'm sure as the season built on, we've seen some of the schools from last year. We know a lot of up and coming schools that we got surprised, like the CCA qualifiers. There'll be a lot of stiff competition. So, good to get all your ducks in a row early in the season, say end of the preseason. Good to end on a high note. Have a couple things to build off of. Maybe fix those couple small mistakes and then just gear into the regular season and try to perform.
Yeah, for sure. And with that 3-0, it is going to bring us to a close tonight. Thank you so much for watching, all of you viewers at home supporting Rocket League here. It's been a great night of casting for us here. Once again, as always, shout out to all the production team, Ryan, Kaylee, and Danners behind the desk here. Dealing with a lot of these issues we've had, some of the breaks we've had to get through, but seems just a typical night here on the Saints stream coming in. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone for watching and supporting us. I'm Josh Fundy Pafundi, joined tonight by Daniel Jobin. It has been an amazing night. Have a good one. Take care of yourself.